can trade stocks. So doon ako nainganyo, paano po gumagana itong stocks? So way back 2012, there was no any source of education, just like unlike now, marami masyadong sources of education. Back 2012, wala pang Philippine book based na about stock trading. And nung inintroduce ko siya kay Jimmy, magwapo ko ng trading, At first, ang sabi na sa akin nun, sure ba na, mabalik pa kwartaan na. So, at first, ang nahitabo ato, what happened is, ako yung first na nasala sa stock market. Kumbaga, mga around 6 months lang, parang, sige ba, ikaw muna. So, what happened is, ako mahilig ako mag-bike noon. So, meron akong bike na pinag-ipunan ko and ang mahilig din ako ma-hype. Mahilig ako ma-FOMO sa stock market. So, at first, I started with 5,000 pesos in my account. And then, one day, na-remember niyo yung tumakbo si Digo. Everybody was pitching on Duterte na mananalo siya. And during that time, bullish market. So any stock na pinapasukan ko, tumutubo. So I can still remember yung 5,000 pesos ko naging in 2 weeks lang, 2 weeks time, naging 6,000 pesos. Sabi ko, ilang percent to? Ilang percent po to? Around 20%. Oh, in just 2 weeks, sabi ko, baka pwede na ako mag-resign nito. So, ang first na ginawa ko, huwag niyo itong gagayahin ng disclaimer. It's the worst thing you can do in the stock market. Ginawa ko, nag-loan ako sa work. I was working with BDO back then. 3 years ako pick-up teller doon. And syempre, meron silang loans na in-offer sa employees nila. What happened is, ma'am, mag-loan ako 100,000. Saan mo gamitin? For home renovation and nagre-rent lang kami. Syempre, ginawa ko, pinusta ko lahat sa stock market. And what happened is, kung magagawa ko itong 20% in just 2 weeks, makaka 40,000 ako in a month sa 100,000 ko. So what happened is, nag-loan ako 100,000. Plus, prinenta ko yung bike ko para makapusta din sa stock market. So, 140,000, let's say. You know what happened? In 2 weeks time, naka 20% akong 5,000 pesos. You know what happened with 140,000? In 3 years, naubos siya. Hindi ganun. Akala ko, always, ang pumapasok sa mind ko, easy money stock market. Pero you know what? It's one of the hardest types of trading. Pero I'm not discouraging you. Pero once you get the hang of it, ang money will be, kumbaga raining money. I will show the trade. Yung HVN trade namin ni Jimmy noon, that was 250% trades in 2 days. So, I will show you on how nagkatasan namin yung third telco craze way back 2018. Okay? So, when you're starting trading, always remember na think on the long run. No? Hindi pwedeng maka 400% ako per month. So, consistently. Huwag niyo i-close yung mind and think on the long perspective. Think on growing your money the next few years. Huwag niyo ilagay sa mind niyo na you need to earn 200% in just 1 month. Kasi the stress will pile up. Okay, next, on tomorrow, or the other lessons, is story on how I gained this back, 140,000. Okay, so yeah. Let's start with the lesson on how the stock market works. Sino may knowledge on how the stock market works? Please raise your hand. Okay, so, sige sir, tayo ka Sir Werner. Please explain, brief overview lang. Hindi na may price sir. 500,000 ang price. Pero,
magkano? Saan po? Actually, na-broker akong binabasahan ng stocks. Napili lang ko dito sa stocks akong balik dahil dito ng hanas pa tayo.
Okay.
Wala ba ako ma-share? Sa ipindi pa, maminti-pindi. Tao, isa lang siguro. Oo ba?
Okay. Sige. So, on this topic will be priming ba? We'll be talking about the stock market as a whole. Kung how it works and how we can earn from the stock market. Okay? So first, market dynamics. Anong natin outline for this topic? The topic is how to ano ba yung overview ng stock market? How does it work? Paano ba makabili? Paano ba makasell? Paano ba makabay? Paano ba mag-cut? And the 4 phases of the stock cycle. Okay? And emotions that drive the price. Lahat kasi ng lahat ng type of markets, it's either bonds, stocks, commodities, forex, cryptocurrency, it's all driven by emotions. Kapag greedy lahat ng tao, lahat ng prices umaakyat. Lahat ng tao nagpe-pay in. Okay? Pag correlation naman din sa stock of cycles on how we relate the flow of the market with the emotions of the traders. And analyzing emotions during catalyst. Ang meaning ng catalyst in the stock market will be isa-isahin natin yung nasa workbook. Merong 79 terms dyan. It's the common trading terms na maririnig nyo in your fellow trading partners. Okay? So, ang catalyst, isa yan sa nangyayari sa stock market. Once good news comes, so for example, what happened with ISM last year. Siya yung nanalo as the third telco, aside from PLDT and Globe. So what happened, sa stock market, the price went from 155 to as high as 8 pesos. So that's around 500%. Just how many months? Just 3 months. Nasakyan yun ni Sir DMT from 150 to 8 pesos. Now, he will show his trades later on and how he dissected it. No? Okay, so may balato daw siya din, 100,000 daw. Okay, so we'll explain it later on. Okay, so paano ba na gumagana yung stock market? Before we can buy any stock, tayo yung mga traders, di ba? We like to, let's say we like to buy ISM or we like to buy PLDT. We cannot go directly to the stock market. We should open an account first on our brokers, which is ang partner broker natin is First Metrosec. After the event, you can go directly to their office or nandito si Sir Rob and si Sir JP, you can help them open an account. So, I will give time to Sir JP and Sir Robbie to explain how you can open an account there. And meron sila, ito on my perspective, the first broker that I opened here in Davao is First Metrosec. And sila lang ang merong tawag niyan, di ba? Meron tayong 2 sites. Sa kanila, meron silang backup na isang site. So, if ever na magkaroon ng problem yung isa open pa, you will never have a downtime. Unlike any other brokers, na may ibang brokers kasi pag nag-down, hindi ka na makaka-trade. No? So, yun yung ibang problems with different brokers. But First Metrosec, as far as my experience is, very nice and very good ang service niya. And Sir Robbie, pwede mo yung tawagan anytime. Kahit 12 a.m. in the morning. They don't lang. Pero very approachable and one of the best customer service I know and different brokers now. Okay? So first, trader. Then if you want to buy the stock, kailangan natin ng broker. And after the broker, yung online broker na platform, pwede na tayo makabuy ng stock in the stock market. Okay? So, there are 2 ways to earning in the stock market. First is dividends. Who's familiar with dividends? And yung mga natatanggap natin, if ever you're a shareholder of a company, you will be given either stock dividends or cash dividends. So I'll explain how cash dividends work mamaya. Now, stock dividend is the type of dividend na tatanggap natin pero in terms of share siya. So let's for example, ano pangalan mo, sir? Sir Christian, okay? Christian has 1 million shares of ABC stock. Meron siyang 1 million shares at 1 peso. So, ang value ng stock na is 1 million pesos, di ba? Kasi valued at piso yung number of shares niya. So, what happened with stock dividends, if ever na maganda yung performance ng company, and you can see it in the balance sheet, di ba? The balance sheet serves as the snapshot of the company and how it is standing right now, o anong current or intrinsic value niya as of the moment. Itong 1 million peso, 1 million shares niya, for example, the company releases a 30% stock div. Let's say the company releases 30% stock div. What happened is, si company na ABC stock, magbibigay ng another 30% on top of 1 million shares. So what will happen is, magkakaroon ng 1.3 million shares si Christian. And yung 300,000 na sobra, pwede mo ibenta at any price at the market. So that's big money also. Another is cash dividends. Cash dividends is tawag ko dyan is yung dawlims. Dawat limpyo na lang ang trader. So yung broker account natin, if you enter the stock before the ex-div, pagbibigay na ng cash dividends, magkakaroon ka ng cash. For example, on this. Okay. So for example, on this stock, binigyan si Sir Christian ng 1 peso per share. To 1 peso per share, ita-times lang natin sa number of shares. And that's 1 million cold cash na papasok sa broker ni Sir Christian. And that's how the stock market works. And that's only the dividends type. Di pa tayo nagte-trade niyan. No? Ang trading is one of the fastest way to earn the stock market. So, ang next is, first type of earning the stock market is dividends. Ang second is capital appreciation. Or, the common term, you buy when it's cheap, you sell when it's expensive. No? Buy low, sell high. No? Capital appreciation is when the value of the stock you bought increases. So, magkakaroon ka ng gain, yung paper gain. Ito yung tinatawag nila na 300% or 400%. So, as traders, we should focus here. So, here's an example. This is the top 100 stockholders of Ayala Land Incorporated. It's one of the blue chip stocks or yung mga top tier stocks in the stock market. So, when you hear the blue chip stock na term, yan yung top 30 companies ng PSEI or the Philippine Stock Exchange. Yan yung nagdadala ng whole stock market natin. Sila yung mga big 30s like BDO, BPI, the big companies, Metrobank. Okay? So, itong top 100 stockholders, you can research this on edge.pse.com.ph. It's open to the public. No? It's a regulation by SEC na kailangan lahat ng top 100 stockholders nakasulat siya and recorded and can be viewed by the public. So here's an example. On the top 15 of Ayala Land Incorporated, makakakilala nito siya, Estrelita B. Yulo owns 5,326,367 shares. No? And the price as of the moment of Ayala Land Incorporated, let's open it. Ano ba ang current price ng Ayala Land? Now, right now, it's currently priced at 51.85. So, let's say 51.50. Yung value ng 5,326,000 shares na is around 274 million. So, she's a rich woman. So, yung assets niya is nasa stock market. And, last time, Ayala Land declared a cash dividend. And it was small, 0.26 per share lang. Pero on that 0.26 per share na cash dividend siya from Ayala Land, she earned 1.3 million at that time. And cash dividends of Ayala Land Incorporated happens like twice or 3 times a year. It depends on their performance. No, na ito happened in March 13, 2019. So that's one way of earning from the stock market, dividends. But the problem is, paano pag walang ganun kalaking money? Paano pag di pa ganun kalaki yung capital mo? So magkano lang i-earn ng 100,000 shares? Maliit lang masyado, di ba? So the first stage is to trade your own money. Let the money grow first. Then let's go to the dividend stage na. So the problem is, paano ba palakin yung pera natin, the stock market? That's the big how. So ito yung lesson natin for tonight. No? Will be, itong workbook, I made that single-handedly. Hindi ito lahat ng kailangan mo na terms. And nandiyan yung, from basic to, kumbaga expert na level on how to trade. No? Okay? So capital appreciation works like this. So for example, this is the stock of Bloom. If you zoom it in, meron siyang news or catalyst na nangyari way back 2011. Medyo magulo pa siya ngayon, pero iisa-isahin natin yung charts. Ito yung tinatawag na chart ng stocks. No, medyo magulo pa siya ngayon, pero we'll be tackling every detail of the chart. Okay? So, in 2011, sino nakakilala kay Razon? He's one of the richest man in the Philippines. May-ari ng ICT. Yung mga ports. Okay, so what happened is, before naging Bloom yung Bloom, pangalan nila in the stock market is AAI. So nagkaroon sila ng backdoor listing, binili ni Razon si AAI, si Active Alliance. So what happened to the stock? Worth 200 million yung price na binigay ni Razon. Pero what happened with the stock is, please focus on the chart. Okay? During 2011, more or less mga November, it was priced at 5 pesos in this area. 5 pesos. In just 2 weeks, it went up as high as 104. 104 pesos because of that news. And that's how stock trading works. You can buy this and sell this. Ganun lang kadali. But the problem is, paano mo malalaman kung maganda yung news? Paano ba properly enter in the stocks? No, for example, Sir Christian pa rin. Meron siyang 1 million shares at 5 pesos. Nakabili siya. And then, nakabenta siya, let's say, at 100 pesos. So, 1 million, di ba? Times 95 na lang natin kasi less ng price niya. No? Meron siyang 95 million gain on a 1 million pesos na 5 million pesos na capital. That's how trading works. No? So, yan yung isa-isahin natin later on. On how to spot the stocks, paano mag-enter, paano mag-exit, paano mag-sell. Ganun kabilis yung price appreciation ng stock market. No? And you can also do this trading on the blue chip stocks. So keep your own pace lang, okay? So price action and stock cycles. Ano ba yung price action? So we have a website here in the Philippines. It's a Philippine-made website. Bata din yung CEO nila. It's a free website na makaka-chart tayo. No? So you can search it and investagrams.com. We have different marami tayong website na or charting softwares na free lang din. And actually, First Metrosec also offers a charting software sa loob ng broker nila. Okay, so let's go to Investagrams. So Investagrams, ito yung pagpasok mo ng Investagrams, you can link your account. For example, yung may Facebook account ka, you can automatically link it and open the account. And then pupunta kayo sa chart, nandito sa top right. Dito. And then press the chart. Then lalabas to. Ito yung charting natin. For example, Okay? So, as you can see, this is the chart of PRMX or Primex Corporation. Ang company na ito is focused on properties. No, it's a property stock. So, makikita mo yung tapat ng SM Lanang sa kanila yung na properties. Sige, itong chart na ito, this is the price of the stock. Any price movement ng stock, makabasa mo dyan sa loob. And on this part, nandito sa baba yung months or yung current day. For example, the current day is July 4, 2019. Nasa baba banda. Okay? And the right part, ito yung ito yung price. Okay? So for example, let's go. Sino bang top gainers for today? Pwede tayo punta sa itong win-lose na So for today, meron tayong stock na umakyat ng 11%. 11% in just one day. So ganyan ang possibilities in the stock market. You can earn 50% in a day, you can earn 11% in a day. No? So, itong kandila nito, at first medyo jargons na siya masyado. Pero, isa-isahin natin yung parts ng candle so you can understand it. Okay? So, as a basic overview muna, zoom out perspective, huwag muna tayo mag-focus dun sa candles. Let's focus on the 4 parts of the chart. These 4 phases of the stock cycle is made by Richard Wyckoff. No, ito yung one of the best type of analysis of the stock na malalaman mo where to buy. Where's the smart money? Where's the, saan ba nagma-mark up na yung price na aakyat na siya? And saan ka pa magsasell? Okay? It has 4. Actually, nandito siya sa workbook natin. Nasa page 9. Please open your workbooks on page 9. Okay, on the bottom part, makikita niyo dyan, mayroong accumulation, markup, distribution, markdown. Usually, all the stock cycles or the forex pairs or the cryptocurrencies, ganyan yung cycle. So, let me give you an example. On the first part, on accumulation is where dyan yung mga magandang part ng price na pumasok. Kasi not everybody knows about the stock pa. Wala pa masyadong knowledge yung tao na, itong stock na to, there's something cooking behind it. So, ang price, nagsa-sideways lang siya. Just like as you can see. Ito yung price ng stock. Pakyat baba lang siya on a range. You can put it in a box. So, what we call it, nag-accumulate yung tao dyan. Mga traders na magagaling. Pero, hindi pa siya napapansin ng tao kasi usually, the retailers or what we call the retailers, yung mga small accounts, late sila pumapasok lagi. Pumapasok lang sila kapag gumagalaw na yung price. So, this is the first part. The second part, this is where magsa-start na buy lahat ng tao. So for example, on this stock, yung ISM before it burst out from 155 to 8 pesos, lahat ng tao, nung sleeping pa yung stock, nag-accumulate pa yung stock, no one knows about ISM. Lahat ng pumuputok was HBN, the other telco stocks sa TBGI, tapos bigla na lang lumabas si ISM, siya yung nanalo as third telco. No? So, kapag nalalaman mo na nag-markup na, umaakit yung price and slowly, people are recognizing the stock. Nalalaman na ng mga friends mo, no? Minsan maririnig mo nila, uy, ISM, maganda daw balihin. So, that's the markup stage. So, from the accumulation part, magkakaroon, from being traded on a range lang, nagkakaroon ng breakout. Ang breakout is resistance line or yung top part ng box, lumalabas yung price dyan. Nag-reverse out yung price. Okay? And then the markup, aakit yung stock. Dyan na yung stage na easy money. Call it the bullish market or the bull run. Lahat ng tao dyan at the stage is kumikita ng pera. Let me give you an example of a real stock, yung ISM talaga mismo. So for example, this stock, ISM, before he was declared as the third telco, siya yung na-declare as third telco, what happened is, from July 2018 to November 2018, the price was just ranging from 350 to 234. Lahat ng tao hindi pinapansin yung kasi wala pang news wala pang good news na lalabas na would make ISM shoot up na mapapansin siya ng public. So what happened is, on this current day, itong araw na to, nagkaroon ng breakout yung stock. Nag-close siya above the current price. Yung line sa taas, yung 350 level. Nung nag-breakout siya dyan, what happened is, it went as high as 8 pesos. So that's 134 or 139% just a few days. So if you're looking at the daily chart, itong daily chart na to, each candle represents one day. No? So let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In just 7 days, naka 140% tayo. So, ganun ang price appreciation of stock. Kapag merong catalyst and merong fundamental na laman yung stock. So, some traders only use the technical analysis or yung charts lang. It's okay if it works for them. Pero here in Oak Bridge, we train our students to trade the markets, the different markets on a whole perspective. Okay? So, after that, ang problema lang with other traders, diba, umakyat na yung price. From 3 pesos, umakyat na ng 8 pesos, hindi nag-sell. Kasi pumasok na yung greed. Pumasok na, baka maging 1,000 to. Diba? Imagine nyo from 3 pesos maging 1,000. Easy Bugatti. Okay, so what happened is, pumapasok yung greed ng tao, bili lang sila na bili. You don't want to sell. Pero these people na naka-accumulate on 3 pesos, 2 pesos to 3 pesos, they are slowly letting up their shares. So binibentahan na nila yung mga greedy. Greedy ka pala ha. Kainin mo ito yung 1 million shares ko. Para pag nandun na sa tok-tok, wala na, nakalabas na yung kumikita ng malaking pera. That's how trading works. No? So you need to be wiser than any other traders. No? Okay? So the third stage is distribution. Ito yung part na what we call is yung bumibigat na yung stock. It's taking a hard time going up na. Hindi na siya umaakyat because somebody is selling na. Probably, the persons that are selling on the distribution have already accumulated on the accumulation stage. Okay, so in distribution part, this is where the stock makes its stop. No? For example, what happened? For example, on ISM, nung tumama siya sa 8 pesos, it never went as high as 8 pesos na. I'll explain why dun nagbenta yung mga tao. So, you can know where to enter, when to sell, and when to cut the positions. Okay? On the next stage, ito na yung part na dapat iwasan natin lahat na traders. As starting traders, no? The markdown stage. The markdown stage, ito na yung wala na. Bagsak na lahat. Sunog na lahat. This is where the stage na wala nang bumibili. Takot na lahat ng tao. Everybody is fearful na. And let me remind you, if you're trading stocks, unlike Forex, if you're trading stocks, we can only go long. Nandiyan yung term going long. Meaning ng going long is we can only earn from buying when it's cheap and selling it at a higher price. Sa Forex kasi, we can go the other way. Pwedeng benta natin ngayon kahit di pa natin nabili and we cover the positions pababa. So when the price is going down, nakaka-earn ka when it's Forex. Pero here in the stock market, as of the moment, wala pa tayong short selling or shorting. So, the only way we can earn from the stock market is buy when it's cheap, sell it when it's expensive na. Okay? So, note from accumulation, when you see a chart na nagsa-sideways lang, walang activity for the past 5 years, or let's say 10 years, accumulation is like parang wine. Pag lalong tumatagal siya pinag-ferment, mas magiging mas masarap yung lasa ng price. Okay? And then, the longer the time it is fermented, the tastier it becomes. I'll show you a chart. This is the chart of Now Telecom. As you can see, for the past 2 years, from 2017 May to 2018, ang price niya accumulated for like 2 years. Just that range. Pero nangyari, when nagkaroon ng breakout, from 3 pesos, it went as high as 20 pesos. This is one of the stock na tinitrade ko lang lagi during 2018 February. Siya lang yung stock na binibay ko, nisell ko, buy ulit, sell ulit. Kumbaga, ginagatasan namin. Kasi hot stock, akala namin lahat na Now Telecom was the third telco stock. Pero hindi pala. ISM pala. Yung nangyari lang sa Now is, ginalaw siya ng mga tao because pag nandun na yung greed, then everybody knows about the stock na ito na yung third telco. Everybody is buying. Buying pa talaga na FOMO. Yung walang mag-buy sila ng parang wala nang bukas ba. Wala na yung ugma ay prenda ang balay, sunod sa broker, sulutan yan sa ISM or sa Now. So what happened is, nag-shoot up yung price in just a few weeks lang. That's 500% in just how many weeks? Dito Pag mag-search kayo ng stock, can type in the top left corner, yan yung Now Corporation. So, for example, ito. Ito yung sinasabi ko na breakout. Nag-break siya ng 3.40. 3.30 nag-breakout siya and it went as high as 20 pesos. So that's 488%. So let's say 500%. So let me give you a figure lang for example. For example, you have 500,000 pesos. Ay, dali lang naman to, di ba? Times 500% gain. So, you do the math. Actually, plus 1, times 6 lang siya diretso kung i-calculator. That's 3 billion pesos. Kasama na yung capital mo. So, you earn 2.5 million pesos on a single trade. We have many friends na ganyan nangyari. And sa amin, part ni Jimmy, nasakyan namin is the other stock, yung HBL, yung manok ni Manny Villar. No? So, I'll explain on how we enter the stock, paano namin hinold, and when to exit the stock. So, yun yung pinaka-importante. When you enter a stock, or when to enter any type of market, you must know what to do before it happens. Kapag mag-turn again sa'yo yung trade, know when to cut. Kasi, you can never earn from the stock market by holding a losing position, yung dumudugo na yung port. Hindi ka kikita ng ganun na way eh. No? And the second is, where to enter, saan ka papasok. And the most important then is, where to sell the stock. Okay? So after this will be tackling the definition of terms para maisa-isa natin. Okay, on this part naman, this is the stock of Alco. Itong stock naman to, one of the biggest alphas din of the stock market. from 30 cents naging 1.70. So that's around 365%. No? Ang nangyayari dito, when the stock is going up, may term kami na jockey. Siya yung tao na billion yung port. Ginagawa niya, inaalagaan niya yung stock on the way up. So, nangyayari is, nagkakaroon ng very strong uptrends. Yung stock na from 5 pesos naging 9 pesos in just a couple of days or weeks. Now, so on the markup stage, lahat ng traders nagbo-buy up, lahat ng tao greedy. No, price is driven by two primary emotions. First is fear, second is greed. No, fear is the reason behind failed breakouts, stock support breakdowns. The trending stocks, the reason why resistance are very hard to break. Sabi yung mga terms na yan, we'll go after this, per detail. And greed, alam naman natin yung greed. Yan yung reason kaya umakit yung stocks. Yan yung reason na continuously binibili ng mga tao yung stocks. Kaya umakit siya from 5 pesos to 20 pesos. Okay? So for example, in this part, this is ALCO. During uptrends, greed is very strong and fear is overpowered. Walang takot, walang kabay yung tao. So what happens with the chart, umaakit lang siya continuously. Paakyat, bababa ng konti, aakyat, bababa ng konti. So actually, yung HH tsaka HL, yun yung pattern or yung ebbs and flows ng stock. Gumagawa ng higher high, gumagawa ng higher low. So yan, for example yan. Kasi hindi pwedeng ganun diretso eh. No? If ever may ganyan na stock, kung ganito lang kadali yung trading sana, bili ka dito, pwede ka dito, hindi na tayo, wala na tayo dito lahat. No, lahat na ng tao kumikita ng pera sa stock market. Okay? So, when the price goes up, gawa ng higher high. Then, bababa muna, higher low. Then, higher high, higher low. Okay? The best points to buy is here. And selling point is higher high. Okay? And meron din tayo strategies na can hold the stock. Or like, invest tayo on the stock. You hold the stock for 3 months. Doon i-explain ni Sir DMT. Kasi nalala yung ISM. Ang ISM right now is currently priced at 670. Alam niyo saan siya nakabili? First price na tipot is nasa dito sa baba, 155. No, malalim na masyado, 155. Kano ng price ngayon? Hindi na makita sa chart actually, oh. No? 300% up siya from ISM na trade. In the stock market, doesn't mean na if a short-term trader ka, mas maliit yung kikitain mo. It all boils down to consistency. You don't need to earn money fast in the stock market. Money is in the sitting also. No, kung inupuan mo lang yung stock, makaka 100% ka, 200% ka, it's achievable. No, yung 400% per month, I will show you later paano siya nakukuha just one trade sa Forex. Pero the Forex topic is covered by Madi. So I think he will cover up the leverage topic. Pero merong term dyan na i-show ko mamaya. Nasa workbook natin. Okay? Okay, when fear naman, fear is the main emotion of downtrending stocks. Kapag fearful lahat ng tao, that's the time na you should go out the stock. For example, on August, may tinatawag tayo na ghost month in the stock market. Lahat ng prices bumabagsak during that time. So, not all, pero most of the time, ang reason daw behind, most of our jockeys, yung mga big boys, yung may malaking fund, mostly Chinese. Sino ba Chinese dito, sir? Sa inyo. Please raise your hand. So, meron silang kumbaga, culture nila na pag August, malas daw mag-start ng business on that day. So, what happened is, during August, tawag namin dyan is ganito. ghost. Kasi lahat ng stocks bumabagsak. So what we do is we sell our positions usually during July pa lang. And then pag August, bakasyon muna. Pagbalik ng August, shoot up yun by September most of the time. Okay? So during down, meron din ganyan, what we call it, seasonal patterns of stocks. Okay? So during downtrends, fear is really strong and greed is overpowered. It supports yung mga support ng stock, instead na mag-hold siya, nag-breakdown siya, kaya gumagawa ng lower low, lower high. Okay? Yan, for example, X. So, bigyan din ako ng example on how you can lose money from the stock market. So, for example, weekly chart na lang. For example, you bought at 20 pesos and nag-hold tayo until now. For example, we bought at 20 pesos and the current price, kung i-zoom in natin yan, is priced at 1.15. Kung di mo kinat yung positions mo and you held this 20 pesos na position, ang drawdowns natin is ganito kalaki. So for example, let's go to the monthly chart. Okay? Yung value ng pera natin babagsak ng 94%. 94% loss. Okay? No? 95%. I have a student din noon na he held on a stock na nabili niya at 40 pesos and yung price is nasa 2 pesos na lang. Tapos na-delist yung stock. Meaning na-delisted yung stock, wala na siya, hindi na siya matitrade. And later on, it will be magte-tender offer yung company, may erase na siya sa stock market. So what happened is, every time he opens his position, meron siyang 95% loss. So imagine mo, 95%, kung in value yan, kung nakabili ka ng 1 million pesos at this area, tapos hindi mo kinat, di ba, you can never earn by holding a losing position. Yung 1 million niya, 50,000 na lang value. Okay? Yun yung gusto ko i-trade sa inyo na never hold on to a losing position. No? Know when to cut or when to exit the stock. No? Okay? That's a warning lang. Sino bang may stock market account na dito or broker? Okay? First kasi yung training is hold mo lang yan, aakyat lang yun dyan after 10 years. Pero yung mindset dyan is, what if na-sell mo na lang, tapos binili mo na ibang stock, kinat mo na yung positions mo, binili mo na ibang stock, kumita pa yung pera mo instead of holding it na naging 50k na lang 1M. Okay, this is true ha. I have a student na ganun yung nangyari sa kanya. So, don't be like that na mag-hold sa losing position. Okay? Possible pa rin, pero ang tanong when? When siya babalik at like 20 pesos na level. Okay? So if you have questions, if you merong unclear na topic, please raise your hand. Okay? So dun makakorelate natin ng accumulation. No? Kapag na-accumulate yung stock, wala, neutral pa lahat ng tao. Wala pa masyadong hype. So that's the best time to buy when the stock is not yet moving. Then, kapag aakyat yung price, lahat ng tao greedy. Nagkakaroon ng wala nang fear masyado. Then, kapag nagkakaroon ng untog na yung price, you'll have a fear build up. Nagkakaroon na ng takot yung tao. So, what will happen is, people will hesitate on buying on this stock. Kasi lahat ng gusto nila umakyat ng, let's say for example 8 pesos na siya. Lahat ng tao gusto maging 15 pesos in stock. Pero hindi umakyat kasi may nagbebenta. No? Kaya build up yung fear, instead of buying more, magpa-panic selling. No? One of the worst things that can happen in the stock market is with what we call the flooring or ma-floor cap. will go down 50% in just one day. Okay? Ang markdown, dyan na yung fearful na lahat ng tao. So kung ka lahat ng tao dyan, ayaw pumasok. Kaya there are and exiting their positions. Okay? For example, ayaw trade. So, let me give you an example. For example, naalala niyo third telco craze. Itong ECP was one of the most illiquid stock, or yung pinakamagaan na stock. Ang value lang nila is nasa, hindi abot ng 1 billion yung market capitalization ng stock. Nung nag-announce si Duterte na I want to stop the duopoly, I need a third telco by March. So lahat kami as traders, pag-scout na kami. Ano yung mga listed stocks na related to stock market? Ito, ECP or EC Call, small time company siya, pero you know what happened with this stock?